Is how we prepare the ether. There are three methods to prepare ether. One is the laboratory method, second one is the industrial method, and third one is other methods. In laboratory method, we will use the Williamson continuous etherification process. What chemical reaction occur in this Williamson continuous etherification process? Two chemical reactions take place in this Williamson continuous etherification process. First of all, ethanol that is taken as a reactant, it will react with the sulfuric acid at 100 degree centigrade temperature, and there is a liberation of H2O. Water get liberated and you will get CH3, CH2, OSO3H. That is called ethyl hydrogen sulfate. In the next step, this ethyl hydrogen sulfate, this is the one step, and in the next step, this ethyl hydrogen sulfate, react with the excess of ethanol at 140 degree centigrade temperature, and there is liberation of sulfuric acid here again, and with the liberation of sulfuric acid, what happen? You will get diethyl ether. What type of apparatus is used in the laboratory method? That is given in textbook. Try to make the diagram that should be neat and labeled. The next one is that the diethyl ether obtained in this laboratory method through, you can say, this Williamson continuous etherification process contain the impurities of sulfur dioxide, water, and ethanol. These impurities are present, you can say, this in this diethyl ether which is obtained. One thing also keep in mind, in this Williamson continuous etherification process, we are adding, you can say, ethanol through Thistle funnel in round bottom flask. So diethyl ether is obtained in continuity. That's why it is given the name Williamson continuous etherification process. The next topic is how we remove these impurities, means purification. How we can purify this ether. हम इस ईथर को प्योरीफाई फिर कैसे करें? तो सबसे पहले देखिएगा, आपके पास में डाइथाइल ईथर है, उसमें सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड है, उसमें पानी भी है, और उसमें इथेनॉल है. This mixture is taken, you can say, in separating funnel, and NaOH is added in it. NaOH is added and shaken with that NaOH. Sulfur dioxide dissolve in NaOH and get separated. SO2 get separated. Now you will get diethyl ether plus pani plus ethanol. It is again shaken with water and concentrated calcium chloride solution that remove ethanol and water. No doubt few amount of water remain in the diethyl ether. So now you will get separated. You will get diethyl ether along with few amount of water. Now it is, you can say, treated with fused calcium chloride, and then it is fractional, it undergoes in fractional distillation. After fractional distillation, in between 306 to 308 Kelvin, you will get a fraction, that is diethyl ether. So likewise we can purify the ether. One thing keep in mind, in this Williamson continuous etherification process, we should add, we should replace this sulfuric acid time to time. There are two reasons behind it. The sulfuric acid get diluted by the byproduct, that is water. ये सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड जो पानी एक बाई प्रोडक्ट के रूप में बना है उससे डाइल्यूट होता जाता है. सेकेंड रीजन इज दैट few part of the sulfuric acid changes into you can say sulfur dioxide. That's why we should replace the sulfuric acid from time to time.